I added a new enemy to my horror game, and it actually made it terrifying. On my previous video, I began developing a horror game where the player is forced to wander around endless hallways in search of magical eyes that will allow them to escape. The fun part is that this place is filled with monsters, and the player must act carefully if they want to survive. The first monster I showed in my previous video was called Eyeless, and it appears in the bedroom. The bedroom is the first of the 4 rooms I want to implement in my game. When you first enter, a music box will start playing, and you have until the end of the song to find the eye that is hidden. If you run out of time, or if you flash the light into the monster's face, it'll kill you. As you can see, I improved the jump scare because the one I had previously made was pretty lame. I also added death screens to let the players know the reason for which they died. I made everything randomly generated, so each playthrough is slightly unique. I have added a lot of content for this update, but before I talk about that, let's address the elephant in the room. As this is my first time developing a game, you can imagine how many bugs I've encountered. From doors opening by themselves to monsters spawning on weird locations. This game was super glitchy. Just take a look at this. It took me many hours, but I believe I got most, if not all of them fixed. After I was done fiddling with the bugs, I jumped into Blender and began modeling a new monster. His name is Nerd, and he doesn't like you. As a typical nerd, he avoids eye contact and will only approach you while you're walking forward and not looking at him. For every step you take, Nerd takes 1 or 2, which means he slowly gets closer and closer to you. And although he looks kind of friendly, don't let him catch you. In the future, I'll be adding an item that will allow you to repel him. Next up, I went ahead and made the second room of my game, which is basically just a pitch black room. As soon as you enter that room, you'll probably think that it's empty, but you're not alone. This little guy over here is a dream catcher, and it'll kill you as soon as you go in. So, how do you avoid getting killed? Very simple, you just don't enter that room. From the outside, the dark room looks identical to the other rooms. The only difference is that you will hear a woman crying from inside. You will have to pay close attention to the sounds if you want to beat the game. If you watched my previous video, you might have noticed that I added a darkness/fog effect that appears in the distance. Not only does this make the hallways look creepier, but since the game is procedurally generated, it also covers the errors caused by the world generation. Another subtle addition is this little cursor that shows up whenever you're hovering over an interactable item. This makes it clear what objects you can and cannot interact with. And that is basically everything I have added for this update. I really enjoyed working on this project, and if this video gets to 10 likes, I'll release a free demo of the game. Thank you for watching and take care.